everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kari, and today I'm going to be doing a little few days in my life spooky reading vlog. The first thing that I definitely want to do is to read some spooky books to get me in the spirit of Halloween. We're already a good few days into October and I'm not feeling spooky yet. We need to read some Halloween books. Also, probably the reason why I'm not feeling very spooky yet is because I haven't put up any Halloween decorations yet, so I want to do that together. Also, I want to do some Halloween nails. My nails are still very un-Halloween. They're like bright pink, so we need to Halloweenify my nails. Also, I want to watch a spooky movie or a spooky TV show, something like that, but if you know me, you know I can't watch anything too spooky, but I want to watch something to get me in the mood. But all that's to say, we're gonna have a spooky good time, get in the spirit of Halloween, so if that sounds good, stick around. I think we're gonna have some fun. So if you saw my recent book haul, you saw that in the US this summer I bought this graphic novel called Fangs. It's supposed to be a love story about a vampire and a werewolf. It's actually a pretty short graphic novel, so I think this will be a pretty quick read, but I think this is going to be the perfect thing to set the mood for this vlog. So again, this is Fangs by Sarah Andersen. Let's jump in. Alright, so I've already read a little bit and I'm loving it so far. It's really cute. Basically, it kind of feels like comic strips compiled into a graphic novel. Like, we're in the same world with the exact same characters, but like each page or every 2 pages is a new moment in that comic, like with those characters, because it's not like a continuous story. It's just like snapshots of these 2 characters' lives. So like I said, it's about a werewolf and a vampire falling in love. The girl is the vampire and the guy is the werewolf. And like, as you can see, there's not much text on the page, especially obviously this page because it's just a picture, but isn't that so funny? Obviously because she's a vampire, she doesn't see herself in the mirror. I love this one too. It's so me-coded. Even though I love to wear pink, I love to wear all black too. Again, I'm obsessed with the drama. Today I feel dramatic. And then she goes out like this. That's so me. I love this one too. So like the back here, it says a love story between a vampire and a werewolf. And I mean, it's literally just that. It's just like snapshot moments of their life as a vampire and a werewolf and what that's like. Like, what problems do they have in their relationship? Some funny moments, some funny misunderstandings, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. He's like a dog. He's a werewolf, so he says wolf. And even though normally that's a bad thing, to him it's a good thing. Alright, so I just finished Fangs and it was so cute. It's a really fast read. I mean, that took maybe 15 minutes, but it was so cute. I love that it was just little snapshots in their life and it wasn't really a full story because, I mean, it's only 15 minutes long. It'd be hard to develop like a really deep story, but you really got thrown into their life really quickly. And like I said, it's just all about misunderstandings and funny things that happened and difficulties that would come up from dating a werewolf or dating a vampire. And it was really cute. I would definitely recommend this one. I really, really liked it. I think I'm going to give it 5 stars because even though it was short, it was nice. It's the perfect October book. So if you like graphic novels, if you want something fun, something light, something spooky, I'd recommend picking this one up. All right, now that I've dipped my toe into spooky season with my first spooky season book, I think it's time to decorate for Halloween. I think that's why I'm not feeling like spooky yet, even though it's been October for a little bit. So I just need to get all my Halloween decorations out, put them up, and I think that that's gonna help a lot. So let's start decorating. All right, I think the spooky movie that I'm gonna put on while I decorate is Corpse Bride.
It's a beautiful day. It's a rather nice day. A day for a glorious wedding.
All right, here's my Halloween decorations, at least a good portion of them. So let's pull them out and start decorating. this is my Belle from Beauty and the Beast, her village outfit Halloween costume. I love this costume. My Luna Lovegood costume. Stuff for my Cruella de Vil costume. My Halloween Disneyland headband. I love this thing so much. It's so cute. I also have this Minnie Mouse in a Halloween outfit that I got from Disneyland Paris. And this pillow with the kids from The Nightmare Before Christmas on it. I made this pillowcase. I love it so much. So normally I have these pillowcases on my couch, but I have orange versions that I'm gonna put on these pillows. Okay, so I have the orange pillowcases on. Now it's time to put this pillow into this pillowcase. Okay, so the pillow's in here now. Have you noticed that I love Disney Halloween stuff? That's like the primary source of my Halloween decorations. Alright, and Minnie's over here above my desk. And I also put Jack Skellington above my desk, and little Zero, and my little haunted mansion little lantern guy also next to my computer. Got my Halloween banner up on my bookshelf. Looks really cute. All right, now we're in the kitchen. As you can see, I got this new Halloween doggy towel in the US this summer. It's so, so cute. And then I have two of my older ones as well. Also a dog Halloween towel. So I'm gonna put these up to be able to use in the kitchen. Then I also have two mugs. This is actually a mug that I got in the US this summer as well. A little Hello Kitty candy corn mug. It's really cute. And then as always, I have my Jack Skellington mug. And it lights up when you put something hot in it, like the moon appears behind him. So I love this mug. All right, so this is my mug wall. I need to take a few off so that I can make some room for my Halloween mugs. So yeah, my Halloween mugs, they're ready to have some pumpkin drinks put in them. Alright, so as you can see, I hung up this leaf string thing up here to decorate up there. It has definitely helped already just start putting me into the spooky mood, so this was a really good idea. I think now to celebrate all my decorations being up that I need to make a pumpkin coffee just to like set everything off, you know what I mean? So let's go make a pumpkin coffee. I have to show you guys my new shirt because if you saw this, can you tell who it is? It's Tomie. It's perfect for Halloween. I'm so happy to have found this shirt. I love it so much. And I have to show you the back. So it's actually the cover page for one of the chapters of the Tomie manga. And I just think it's an awesome picture of Tomie. It's so cool. I love this image so much. And this shirt is just perfect to wear around Halloween because Tomie is freaky. Okay, she's scary. Don't fuck with her. So yeah, I just had to show you my new shirt because I'm obsessed. It's perfect for Halloween. All right, guys, I've got my pumpkin coffee. So excited to drink this first pumpkin coffee of the season. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to reread a book that I read a couple years ago. It's called Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke by LaRocca. I read this in 2021, I think, for Halloween, and it's very weird. Like, it's definitely not for the faint of heart because it gets really, really weird and sometimes disturbing and a little too graphic. And I think in 2021, I gave it a 3.5 because it was just a lot to take in. But in a recent video, which will be out by the time this video comes out, so I'll link it above, I recommended this as a really good book to read in October for Halloween because it is quite disturbing and weird and scary. Not scary, but like disgusting and definitely disturbing. And talking about it made me want to reread it because, like I said, it's been a few years since I read it and I don't remember the details. I remember being like disturbed, but I don't remember the like precise details of the book. So I was like, I think I want to reread it. Let's give it a go. It's very short, as you can see. So short horror is just amazing. I don't know what it is about a short horror book that it can just really get to you, even though it's short. So I think I want to reread this. If I remember correctly, the first time I read it, it only took like an hour to read or something like that. So I think I'm going to reread this right now. I think I can get through it in one sitting because it's so short. So basically the non-spoiler premise of this book, just to tell you what it's about, is that it takes place in the early 2000s and like 90% of this book is in AIM messages, like instant messaging, and the other 10% are emails. And the two people in this story, the two people messaging and emailing, one of them is this woman who's trying to sell an apple peeler online, and the other person is the person trying to buy the apple peeler. So like that sounds really innocuous, and how could that possibly be disturbing? But it quickly devolves into what the hell is happening. So that's the basic setup of the book. So let's drink some pumpkin coffee and have a disturbing read. It's as weird as I remember. Alright, so even though I didn't remember the details, like I said, I remember that it was disturbing, and yeah, that's probably why it has stuck with me for 3 years, because it definitely is like, what the fuck? Like, what? It's sometimes it's hard to read, actually, because I don't know, I don't want to give any details, but some things it's just like, why would you say that? Like, what? Anyway, I don't want to say much more than I already said at the beginning about the setup between the two women, of one of them selling an apple peeler to the other one, because it is so short. That's all you really need to know, and that it just devolves into something else from that. But it is definitely a perfect October book. And actually, I said before that in 2021 I rated it a 3.5, but I actually think I'm gonna bump it up to a 4 now. I think maybe the first time that I read it I was just so like shocked, and because I didn't know what to expect, and I was surprised by what it actually was. But now that I knew going into it that, okay, this is going to be something disturbing and I want something creepy like that to read for Halloween, and that's what it gave me. And it is well written, and it's an interesting story, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna bump it up to a 4. Just know going into it that it's like sometimes. But yeah, and it's a very fast read, like I said. It really only took me like just over an hour, I think, to read this. Would definitely recommend if you want something disturbing this Halloween. Alright, so since I've already done a fair bit of reading today, I read the graphic novel Fangs and then the like novella Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. I've done a good bit of reading today. I've decorated. I mean, this has been a really productive day so far, and the day's not over. I think this evening, I don't know if I want to do my nails this evening. I want to do some Halloween Tomie nails. I'm really in the Tomie spirit for Halloween this year. So I don't know if I want to do that later, or if I want to update my reading journal. I need to update that for October. Maybe I'll do both. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how I feel. But yeah, I'm being really successful at making this actually feel like October. Halloween is coming. I really feel it now, and it can only get more Halloween-y from here. I will say that this is Alright guys, I've got all my nail stuff out. I'm gonna do my Halloween nails. These are all the like little gems and jewels and charms and stuff that I put on my nails. I have a bunch of different containers full of just different stuff that I like to put on my nails. Then this is the stuff like the actual nails that I put on, I use Gel X, and then all the different, I don't know, different supplies that I need to actually put on the nails themselves. And then of course all the gel polish and like other like top coat and the peel off base and that kind of stuff is in here. So I'm actually not going to need much of here today because I'm not going to do charms because I have a bunch of charms on right now. I think this is my favorite set that I've ever done. I just absolutely think this is so cute. But yeah, I'm not going to do charms this time. I'm going to do stickers. I have my nail light on, so this lighting is really cold. Sorry about that. But here you can kind of see the nail stickers that I have. I have a bunch of Sanrio Halloween stickers. I have these Tomie ones, which are the ones I'm going to use today, and a little bit more Sanrio. I'm going to do Tomie today and then do these Sanrio ones for my next set, like when it's closer to Halloween. So yeah, we're going to do a Tomie sticker bomb nail set today for Halloween, and yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, these are all the stickers that I have, but we can put these Sanrio ones away. So I have two different kinds of Tomie ones. I have 3 of this same sticker set plus 1 sheet of this. I'm actually obsessed with the nails I have right now. I'm really sad to take them off actually. But we need to do something Halloween, and these ones are starting to grow out anyway, so it's time to take them off. Alright, as you can see, my set is off. I'm so sad to see them go. I love this set so freaking much, but we're gonna make a cool Tomie set now. Let's get started. So my pink set that I just had was extra short, and these are going to be short. Even though they are quite long, I think a lot of people would argue that these are long, but technically, according to Gel X, these are short.
I see in my arm, they're drawing blood because they do some sort of this thing. I thought I was laying down, you know, and playing soft music, you know, hear what I watch the show. All of these intercourse interactions happen way too fast. I Reese Witherspoon and have to turn to people, but nothing makes me happier. I feel like
Alright guys, I just finished my Tomie nails. I love them. I think they turned out really well. So yeah, my first Halloween set is all ready to go. Tomie is a bad bitch. Good morning guys, I'm out running some errands. First I'm going to go to the bookstore. I have a few books that I want to look for that I want to read this October, and also just see if they have anything interesting that maybe I could pick up. So I'm over by Smith & Son. I'm going to go to there first, and then I'll go to Galignani because it's like a 5-minute walk from there. So let's go to the bookstore bright and early in the morning. Alright, so I just left Galignani and I ended up not getting anything because they didn't have what I was looking for and nothing really stood out to me. Now I'm going to go grab a pumpkin drink at Starbucks to really get me in the mood. Although I think I want it iced, even though it's really cold. Okay, I got a Frappuccino pumpkin spice latte and it's just liquid. It's like a iced pumpkin spice latte with no ice in it. I'm pretty annoyed. What a waste of money. I want the like frozen bits of ice in my drink when I get a Frappuccino. This is what happens in France. You can't, like, Starbucks is not reliable and it's super annoying because it's really expensive. It's more expensive than it is in the US and then you don't get what you even want. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to book off to see if I can find any more of the Japanese Sailor Moon manga or the Nana in Japanese manga. Yeah, so let's go see if we can find any of that. Okay, so you saw that I found the volume 9, I think 9 or 10 of Sailor Moon in Japanese, so I'm really happy that I found that. Now I'm going to head over to A Smart, which is the Japanese Korean grocery store. I have a few things that I want to pick up, and as you can see, it's raining now, which is super annoying. So I'm gonna head over there and grab a few things from the store. Let's go do that together. I was wondering why everything was so dead, like all the bookstores were dead and Book Off was just dead, and it's probably because people knew that it was about to start raining again. We've gotten so much rain the last week. It's been insane. So yeah, this explains why everything is so dead today. always so crazy to me how busy it is in there because it's such a small shop, and so even just like 10 people in there makes it really busy, and they're always doing stock, like unloading stock, and so there's just boxes everywhere. So anyway, yeah, I picked up the few things that I needed, and now I'm going to go have some lunch at Chipotle. I love Chipotle. I'm so lucky that there are a couple Chipotles around Paris, because that type of food is not that popular with French people. They're not big Mexican food people, even though that's not like authentic Mexican at all. But that's just not the type of food that they eat. So I'm really lucky that there is one in Paris. So there's one kind of close to A Smart, so I'm walking over there now to get some lunch. Poor tourists are doing a touristy bike ride in the rain. That sucks. That's what sucks about being a tourist, is that you only have so many days, and so when you plan to do something one day, you have to do it, even if it rains. I feel bad for them. Alright guys, it's the next day, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the book that I was reading in earlier parts of the vlog. I didn't actually even introduce it properly, but it's The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monika Kim. And so I want to talk about this because I actually just finished it. So just to give you a little setup, this follows a young woman in a Korean American family, and she lives with her mom and her little sister. And right from the beginning of the book, we learned that their dad has recently left them. And so right away at the beginning, we know how like really upset in particular their mom is. Like, of course the girls are upset too, but like the mom is just obsessed with how sad she is that their dad left. Understandable, of course. But then pretty quickly we see that the mom starts dating this other man, and the daughters really don't like him. So this is really explored throughout the entire book, their relationship with their mom's new boyfriend. And this relationship in particular really examines the fetishization of Asian women, which I thought was really interesting and really well done. But then also at the same time, while she's dealing with this relationship of her mom and this new man, she also is going to university and dealing with new friends there and relationships with some of her old friends from high school. But throughout the whole book, it's really a story about revenge and this weird obsession that she develops that has to do with eyes, obviously, as you can tell with the cover. And it's just how obsessed she becomes with eyes. And overall, I really enjoyed this. I gave this a 4.5 stars. I thought it was really well done, and I appreciated the themes of obsession and revenge. Those are two common themes that I really like to read about. And also it was just a really nice October read because of the whole eyeball theme. It was really on theme for October and Halloween. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one if it sounds interesting at all to you. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update about that because you saw me reading it, but I never really talked about it. And with that, I think that that's going to do it for a few days in my life in October, getting ready for Halloween. I am planning to do at least one more vlog of October, so if you have any ideas of things that you'd like to see me do around Paris to celebrate Halloween or get ready for Halloween or anything like that, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye!